right, I think we are back up and running. Let me see if I can take the stream back online here. Okay, I think we're back. So I think the problem here is that the settings for the stream is set too high. So I think the bit rate for the previous stream was super high and causing maybe either the video card to freeze or the stream itself to freeze. I don't really know. So Michael Moore says that what helps you retain your programming knowledge? I feel like a common misconception is that, or a common misconception about programmers themselves is that they remember everything that they code, but that's just not the case. We are always just referencing old projects for features that we built out. So every time I work on a new project, it's always something like, okay, some old code that I have, how do I reference that so that I can build out this feature that's required for a project or a prototype? And I don't really remember like maybe 90% of the code that I have. It's all mostly like autocomplete and then some old project feature. Want to know about your plans for the channels on your upcoming course? The thing that I probably will work on is like a mapping course on how to use MapKit or Mapbox, Google Maps, yeah, or maybe even building out like a Slack chat app. Yeah. Dennis White says 25 years and I use Google every day. Yep, that's kind of what I find as well. I use pretty much Google to do everything. If Google wasn't a thing in 2018, it'd be very hard to find answers to our problems, and Stack Overflow is probably one of the better ways to finding solutions. Even though right now I think there's like some kind of movement about how the people on Stack Overflow are overly aggressive and condescending in giving out solutions. I don't really know. I don't really agree with that. People think that the way that solutions are offered on Stack Overflow are kind of mean or mean-spirited, but I think that's really up to people. That's like a you problem instead of a Stack Overflow problem. You know, don't try to take things too personal when other programmers are giving a solution. So there was a Twitter tweet that I read the other day how someone said that there was a solution or a question posted on Stack Overflow, and then the solutions were saying that, oh yeah, the error in your console says that it's on line 49, but you copied and pasted here line 12 or something, and then the comments were telling him that clearly you should look at line 40 whatever instead of line 12 that you're looking at. And they thought that was condescending in terms of the tone of the comments, but you know, that's just how people talk. You know, it's probably better to have a more direct answer than a super PC way of explaining things. Yeah, whenever you're getting solutions or answers from other people, you know, the tone might be condescending, but just try to not to take it too personal. If you let people kind of get to you like that, you'll never really advance fast enough in the programming world. When are the new Instagram Firebase courses coming out? I don't really know anymore. I've been kind of getting off or falling off the lesson producing video capturing track. I've been a lot slower than I would like to be, and yeah. Oh god, the stream is dying again. I don't know what's going on. I think it's a new computer that I have. It's not doing what I want it to do. I think it's because so like a long time ago, I built a Hackintosh computer, and it's not the best. I wouldn't recommend building a Hackintosh for people that haven't really built a computer. It's really a pain in the ass. And expand on table view. I don't know. I feel like I've done this before. 大神记得在13年时很火的，现在在大陆不好找工作呢。Okay. Sucked back when I started because there was no Google, Yahoo, and Stack Overflow. Yeah. Stack Overflow is just for reference. True. Points, I don't know. The points of Stack Overflow count in any way? I don't really think so. I think everyone on Stack Overflow has pretty much of an equal opportunity to answer questions, and the point system doesn't really determine whether or not an answer is more correct or not. At least that's how I look at it. I rarely look at a person's reputation points. 您好，我想请问一下，还有进一步的发展的一些方向。I don't know. What's the best view engine template? How's learning to think like a professional programmer? What happened to me? Where did he go? I just disappeared. Any chance of doing a Udemy course or maybe an iOS game? I don't know. I don't really like the Udemy platform. I think I've talked about this before, but a platform that sells courses for like 90% off, it's really sketchy. I don't really want to be a part of that, even though it's a pretty awesome platform to find courses for cheap. It's not really my thing. What are you streaming with? OBS? Yes, I am streaming with OBS, but my computer seems to be dying a lot. It's probably going to freeze in just a little bit. I think the stream is too much for my computer to handle. So we have Lannister or Ian. Yeah, I guess that's Lannister. I took all of your courses and now I have a job as an iOS developer at Xing. LinkedIn for the German market. I will come to SF during WWDC. Perhaps we can make a video how your courses helped. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Maybe next year I'll try to attend WWDC. I feel like the prices for the tickets are a little bit too much for me right now. I can sort of justify going to WWDC, but yeah. It's actually really far from me. San Jose is about an hour. It's about an hour and a half just to make the whole trip down there, and another hour to come back. So if I lived closer, then definitely. But yeah, San Francisco and San Jose, they're pretty far apart, and you probably don't want to drive there because there just won't be any parking spaces, and commuting there is kind of a pain. What about the Hackintosh videos, pros and cons? I am strongly sort of against building a Hackintosh. I would rather just spend $5,000 and buy a iMac Pro and just be done with it. I think the Hackintosh has been more of a headache than I would like to have kind of dealt with. Thoughts on courses offered by Udacity. Is it worth taking for Android, the paid courses? I don't really have anything against like Udemy or Udacity. I don't really like their teaching style, but it might be the right thing for you. So that's all I'm gonna say on that. Yeah, I don't really have anything bad to say about the Udemy or Udacity courses. They're probably pretty good. I definitely recommend you take the courses on my website instead, because they have actually gotten results from people that have gotten jobs. For example, Lannister. There's also a ton of other people that have messaged me about getting jobs and internships and getting into the WWDC student scholarship. So it's great. Crossing. Bum, 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 bum. I wonder. I wonder why the stream is so bad today. Actually, I had to restart my computer earlier because the whole stream died on me. Yeah. So how far are we on? We are at 10 minutes. Oh yeah, we're back. Apologies again for the really shitty stream, but not really sure what I can do about it at this point. So let me answer Josh Gallagher's question one more time, or one time at least before the stream dies again. We're going to see a Flutter course. What do you think about Flutter? If you made a course, would it cover both Android and iOS styling and exporting? Yeah, so that's one concern that I've had about the Flutter framework. Flutter is actually kind of prioritized on building out Android applications more than iOS. So I probably won't cover like separate styling for iOS and Android. It's kind of a headache. Yeah. I think I might build shorter courses and charge the same amount of money. Building out a course and launching it, even on my website, takes like 2 months just to produce one course. And even just thinking about producing a course nowadays, for me, it's so much work. It's such a monumental task that it's really tiring, actually. I have a drum. I have like a... So I'm just watching outside of my window right now. I have a band, a marching band. For some odd reason, there's a marching band just marching outside of my apartment. It's the strangest thing because this has never happened in the last 4 years that I've lived here. It's like some kind of Renaissance fair. Okay, yeah, it's a Renaissance fair. People are all dressed up. And now they're stopping in front of my apartment with loud drums, bayonets. Bayonets? That's hilarious. I don't know if you guys can hear the drums. People are just standing in front of my apartment now, right outside my window. And they're dancing a little bit. Okay. Okay. Exciting. Maybe you guys can see it. Is that window? I think that window is a little bit too bright. I can actually adjust it. Okay, we're just gonna watch people. We're just gonna people watch for now. So you guys see this flag over there? I have no idea what that is. And there's actually people just standing in front of my apartment. This is kind of crazy. I didn't expect people to just randomly start parading in front of my apartment. Maybe I should just go somewhere in like a third world country and then set up my live stream there, because I don't really need to work from office anyways. And then just live stream for you guys what the environment is in a third world country. What do they want? I don't know. I guess they're just hanging up. There's a lot of people dressed up and baby strollers and parading with a band. It's a little strange. It's like a Game of Thrones banner flag. Yeah. So I've had to turn down the actual exposure on in my apartment, just so that you guys can see outside the window. I think it's just funny, like people just randomly showing up playing instruments. I guess you never know what's gonna happen on a freaking Sunday afternoon. Okay. Is this channel enough to help you support yourself financially? The channel itself is not, because Google AdSense money is actually quite it's actually okay for what it is. Google AdSense, you know, it's like $1,000 a month, US dollars. It's not horrible, but if you depend on just Google AdSense money, you're gonna starve to death. But yeah, the website's doing really well. A lot of students have, you know, purchased a lot of the courses, and yeah, financially speaking, it's not like fabulous, but it's nothing that I can complain about for right now. Yeah, you know, we're slowly building out a community here of people that want to learn how to code, and I'm trying to do my best to provide for everyone as much content as possible. And that's all I can do. That's all I can ask for right now. It touched. Amazing moment with you. Well, hopefully you guys are not having too much of a problem with today's stream, which is problematic. But yeah. Okay, so yeah, there's people walking again. Like little girls dressed in fancy garments and tiaras and wands. 你窗外风景不错. Bobby 1995. Do you think Treehouse is a good website to learn how to code? Probably. I've seen some of their forum postings. I've never really taken a course from Treehouse, but I don't really have anything bad to say about Treehouse. I would probably rank Treehouse above Udemy or Udacity, I'll tell you that. 窗外那飘着的红红的是什么呀？国旗啊，就叫国旗吧。国旗吗？ I can't remember. What's going on outside the window? Yeah, again, there's a parade. For the people that purchased the Instagram course, we need more. Yeah. The difficult part about producing more lessons for that course is that I also have to get back into the mindset of building out those Instagram lessons. I guess it's just an excuse for me right now not to do any more courses, but that's, yeah. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't be talking about this, but all in all, I'm getting a little burnt out from producing these videos. Over the past 2 years, 3 years, I made a total of about 400 videos already. So I'm actually trying to find people to help me out, do things. And we'll see how that works out. And we'll see if I have, if I can still have the motivation and inspiration to keep pushing out more content. Yeah, last couple of months I've been trying to build out like Twitter and Instagram and get a social media following, and hopefully that helps me out in the end. Yeah, sorry, I'm just getting really distracted by the parade. Do you think JavaScript is important to learn, and why? I think JavaScript is extremely important to learn. If you're becoming a programmer in 2018, JavaScript is like the thing to know. I got started really late in terms of learning JavaScript, so if I were to tell myself, if I could go back in time 10 years and tell myself what to learn, I would say learn JavaScript and oh man, if I had a, actually, I can actually take my laptop out and then broadcast a stream that way, because I can still connect my router to, well, obviously it's a wireless router. I can broadcast the, yeah, maybe I can do that. It's not a gay parade. I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna take my laptop and my webcam out, and then I'll broadcast the parade, just because I think it's so interesting. Okay, I'll be right back. I'll try to get my laptop. Wait, do I even have the software? Okay. I don't even know when it's gonna end. I can't even tell what kind of parade it is.